with the kind of generation we have now, our children, they are so smart, they are so inquisitive. Once they see things, they want to know why is this like this, why is this the other way. So they want to taste things and know what it feels like. So some children, you see them ingesting things that are not necessary. I used to have one lady that she kept one hypo solution. The child thought it was juice. The child went, took it and swallowed it. So she hurriedly gave the child something, and God helped her. So once you observe a child have ingested some chemicals like the hypo, like I mentioned, or kerosene, or things that are not right for them, what you're supposed to do is for you to stay calm. Do not panic first, because some children, the moment you panic, they just feel, this mom is panicking, that means I'm going to die or something. So please, one or this one daddy is panicking, or this one auntie is panicking, something is actually wrong. You see, once you panic, you have lost it all. So once, just you need to stay calm, then you need to rinse the mouth with water. Give them a lot of water to drink. Give them a lot of water to drink. You can give them milk to suit their alimentary system. You can to suit their throat and their stomach so that it doesn't cause further irritation. Then you not do not induce vomiting. Do not try to make the child vomit, because when you're doing it, the process of doing it, the child can aspirate, can take in the vomitus, the substance that comes out from the mouth into the lungs, and it can cause aspiration pneumonia. So whenever you observe a child is have swallowed or ingested anything that is not good for the health, that you know can cause so many irritations, please give a lot of water, give milk, then do not induce vomiting. You can also give activated charcoal. It helps a whole lot. It helps to neutralize the effect of the substance being swallowed. So something else we need to be discussing about is bleeding. These days, people, maybe you can be preparing something, and at the end of the day, you see yourself, your hand being caught by a knife mistakenly or something. So once you observe your bleeding, you wash off the bleeding, then use a cloth to apply pressure on that particular site to stop the bleeding. Once you observe, maybe you have a knife cut or something, if it's on the leg, you tie the place with either a cloth or something that can apply pressure on that particular site. Then you elevate the leg. If it's too much, if the wound is very deep, then the person should be taken to the hospital for further management. Then for people, most persons, after they have stress and the rest of them, they tend to have nosebleed. So nosebleed is called epistaxis. So sometimes it can come with, maybe with hypertension. Most persons that suffer hypertension, it can come, most times they see them bleeding. So once you observe, maybe you have some condition that makes you bleed from the nose, you don't need to panic. At least you manage yourself first before you be taken to the hospital. So the thing you need to do, once you observe someone bleeding from the nose, or you're bleeding from the nose, you sit down very calm. Then you bring your face forward, apply pressure on the person's nose. Use your two fingers to apply pressure on the nose this way, and hold it for 15 minutes. Then you free it. Hold it for 15 minutes. The person shouldn't inhale anything. The person shouldn't inhale maybe the bleeding, or take it back into the nostrils. No, just the person should bend forward. You pinch the nose with your hands for like 15 minutes. You free. You do that until the bleeding stops. You can also apply cold pack on the nose bridge. You can, on top of the nose, you just apply an ice pack on it, just to cool the person from stop the bleeding. So please do not poke the nose. Do not use sharp object to start removing cloth from the nose and the rest of them. Once the bleeding stops, the person should be transported to the hospital